My mother's been asleep for 3 years. Eternal slumber, they call it. A disease with no cure, no treatment. Just endless sleep while the medical bills pile up and my little sister Gina studies herself half to death trying to get into med school so she can save people like Mom. I'm Sung Jinwoo, 24 years old, E-rank hunter, the weakest of the weak. When the gates first appeared 10 years ago and monsters started pouring into our world, some people awakened, gained powers, super strength, magic, abilities beyond human limits. Me? I got just enough to sense mana, just enough to qualify as a hunter, just enough to be useless. The bills don't pay themselves. Mom's hospital costs $7,000 a month. Gina needs tuition. We need to eat. So every week I go into dungeons. D-rank gates, E-rank gates, the safe ones. The ones where even a failure like me probably won't die. Probably. They have a nickname for me in the hunter community. Humanity's weakest weapon. See, the association only calls me for the easy raids. Nobody wants to watch me die in a real dungeon. So if Sung Jinwoo's on your team, it means you're safe. It means the gate is so low level that even Korea's worst hunter can survive it. That's what they thought about this one. A simple D-rank gate, 15 hunters, in and out. Maybe I'd make enough for Mom's treatments this month. Maybe Gina could buy new textbooks instead of photocopying her friend's notes. Maybe we were all about to die. The dungeon was wrong from the start. Too quiet, too empty. D-rank gates have goblins, kobolds, low-level beasts. This one had nothing. Just corridors and silence and a feeling in my gut like ice water spreading through my veins. Then we found the doors. Massive stone doors carved with symbols we couldn't read. Warning signs maybe, or instructions. Song Jio-san, our most experienced hunter, said we should turn back. Verify the safety first. But some of the younger hunters were excited. This looked valuable. Historical. Maybe we'd find artifacts. Maybe this would be the raid that changed our lives. The doors opened, and my life did change, just not the way anyone hoped. The chamber was enormous. Stone statues everywhere. Each one 3 times the height of a man, carved with incredible detail. Warriors, beasts, and at the far end, a throne with something even bigger seated on it. The artistry was incredible. Some hunters started examining them, taking photos. One guy actually touched one. That's when its head turned. Stone, grinding on stone. This sound like the earth breaking. Red eyes opened in that carved face, glowing, ancient. And then they all started moving. Every statue in the chamber. 24 walking nightmares. And we were in the center of them. The exit doors slammed shut. Someone screamed. We were trapped. The door. We're locked in. Oh God, the first hunter died in maybe 3 seconds. Park-san. A nice guy, father of 2. A stone fist the size of a car came down and just crushed him. No dodging, no blocking. Just gone. Then Kim Sang-shik, then another. These things weren't monsters we could fight. They were execution machines. I ran. What else could I do? My dagger couldn't scratch them. I saw Song-san trying to hold one back while others escaped. Watched a stone spear go through his chest like he was paper. Saw Lee Joo-hee trying to heal someone who was already dead, tears streaming down her face. I wasn't fighting, I was dodging, rolling when a fist came down, falling backward when a spear thrust forward. Pure instinct, pure terror. 1 second at a time, and each second I was sure would be my last. And then, in the middle of that hell, with my friends dying around me and stone gods trying to kill me. something appeared in front of my eyes. A blue screen, floating in the air like a video game interface. Player system initializing. I thought I was hallucinating. Blood loss, trauma, my brain breaking under stress, but it kept appearing, following my vision. And then it showed me something. Quest, survive the dungeon. Reward, unknown. Like this was a game, like my friends weren't dying. But the system started showing me things. Patterns in how the statues moved. Timing windows, safe zones, like it was teaching me how to live. I stopped running in pure panic and started moving with purpose. When a fist came down, the system highlighted where it would land. I dodged left. When a spear thrust forward, it showed me the arc. I rolled right. It was like having a teacher in my head, showing me frame by frame how to survive things that should have killed me. But survival wasn't enough. We were still trapped. And then I saw them. The inscriptions on the walls. We'd ignored them. Thought they were decorative, but the system, it translated them. Rule 1. Worship the god. Rule 2. Praise the god. Rule 3. Prove your faith to the god. So we'd walked into this chamber and done none of those things. We'd broken every rule the moment we entered. And the final rule, hidden in different script, the god shall oversee your worship. That's when it moved. The thing on the throne. The statue twice as large as all the others. A god carved in stone, holding a spear that could split mountains. And when it stood up, we understood. This wasn't a test we could pass by fighting. We'd already failed. The statues were executing us for blasphemy. But the system showed me one more thing. One hidden rule. Those who worship with true faith shall be spared. The god's spear moved, one sweep, 3 hunters dead, Juhi screaming. A few of us left scattering. And I didn't think. I just dropped, pressed my forehead to the cold stone floor. Prayed to a god I didn't believe in. Worshipped because the system told me to. The spear stopped, inches from my head. I could feel the air pressure, the cold radiating from it, but it didn't fall. And then the doors opened. Light pouring in. 6 of us figured it out. 6 out of 15. We crawled toward that light, past the bodies of our friends, while stone gods watched us with glowing red eyes. The quest completed. Survival, success, and then player system fully initialized. Whatever had happened in that chamber, I wasn't the same person who walked in. They called it a miracle. 6 survivors. The association interviewed us. What happened, what was in there, but what could we say? That we found a secret boss chamber filled with stone gods? That our friends were executed for not following rules we couldn't read? They'd think we were insane. So we lied. Said it was tougher than expected. Misjudged the difficulty. Bad luck. They believed us. Upgraded it to a B-rank anomaly. Closed the investigation. Paid out the death benefits to the families. But I couldn't stop seeing it. That blue screen. Following me. Daily quest available. Status window. Inventory. Like I was living inside a video game. And then I understood what it meant. Other hunters. They awaken once. Get their powers. That's it. They're D rank forever. Or C rank. Or whatever they awaken as. Static. Fixed. But me? I could grow. I could level up. Like a game character grinding experience. The daily quest was simple. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, run 10 kilometers every single day, and if I failed, penalty quest, survive. 4 hours locked in a dungeon with a monster that never stops chasing you, never tires, never quits. I failed the daily quest once, just once. That penalty dungeon taught me what failure meant. I didn't fail again, and every day I got stronger. My strength increased, my speed, senses. The system quantified everything. turned me into numbers that could grow and grow and grow. 3 weeks later, I got called to a C-rank gate. The association thought I'd improved enough to handle it. It was supposed to be a mining operation with the White Tiger Guild. New recruits training, easy money, and then the gate turned red. A red gate, the rarest type, the deadliest. Time moves differently inside, hours become days. You can't leave until the boss is dead. And if you take too long, you freeze, you starve, you die. The gate gives you 1 week, 7 days. After that, it kills you itself. The White Tiger hunters were kids, new recruits on a training raid, and there was a girl, Hunter Sung Jinwoo, high school student who accidentally got caught in the gate. She had healing powers, wanted to be a hero, save people, the kind of person who becomes a hunter for the right reasons. 7 days, 15 people, freezing cold, no food except what we could find. And ice bears, massive things the size of cars that hunted in packs and treated humans like prey. The first one attacked on day 1. It came from nowhere, snow exploding. This massive beast, all claws and fangs and hunger. One of the recruits froze. Literally couldn't move. Just stood there while death charged at him. My body moved before I could think, got between them, raised my dagger. And the system kicked in. Enemy detected, Ice Bear, level 13. Weaknesses, eyes, throat. It highlighted the vulnerabilities, showed me the attack patterns. And for the first time since I became a hunter, I won. The kill gave me experience. 2 full levels from 1 monster. The system asked if I wanted to distribute stat points, allocate resources. I put everything into strength and agility, because if I couldn't kill faster, we were all dead. Day 2, a pack of 5 bears. I killed 3 before the White Tiger hunters managed to take down the other 2. Day 3, 8 bears. They were learning, adapting, hunting us specifically. The recruits could barely handle 1 at a time. So I started hunting alone. Left the others in a cave we'd found and went into the frozen waste. Let the system guide me. Every bear I killed made me stronger. Every level opened new skills. Burst of speed, vital strike, critical hit damage, bloodlust, increased attack power. The system was turning me into a weapon. By day 5, I wasn't human anymore. Or at least it didn't feel like it. I could sense the bears before they appeared. Predict their movements. My blade cut through ice and fur like paper. And I was enjoying it. The rush of getting stronger, the thrill of the hunt. The White Tiger recruits watched me fight and I saw fear in their eyes. Not of the monsters, of me. Day 6, we found the castle. Ice spires reaching into that blood-red sky like frozen claws. The dungeon's final challenge. The boss monster. Inside waited the Ice Monarch, the ruler of this frozen hell, an ancient being made of ice and magic. The White Tiger hunters wanted to wait, rest, prepare, but we only had 1 day left. 24 hours before the gate killed us all. So I went in alone. The throne room was beautiful. Deadly beautiful. Ice sculptures everywhere. Warriors, frozen in their final moments, faces locked in terror. And on the throne at the far end, something moved. Eyes opened. Blue as glacial ice. Old as the world. The Ice Monarch rose from its throne and the temperature dropped so fast I saw my breath crystallize in the air. It was massive, 4 times my height. Armor of ice that looked harder than steel, and in its hand, a spear that radiated cold like a physical weapon. The system gave me its stats. Level 26. I was level 19. The gap was enormous. Warning, extreme danger, recommended action, retreat. But there was nowhere to retreat to, no exit, just that thing. And me, it attacked. 1 thrust, the spear cratered the floor where I'd been standing. I dodged by pure instinct, counterattacked. My blade bounced off its armor. Didn't even scratch it. This thing wasn't just stronger than me, it was in a completely different category. But I'd learned something in that stone temple. In that frozen waste. You don't beat impossible enemies with strength. You beat them by learning their rules, their patterns. And patterns can be broken. So I watched, dodged, rolled, survived. Let it destroy its own throne room trying to kill me. And the system helped, cataloged every attack, every movement. mapped the patterns. The monarch was ancient, powerful, but it fought like all ancient things fight. Perfect technique, no wasted movement, which meant predictable. I saw it. After the overhead strike, when the spear hit the ground, there was a fraction of a second where its core was exposed. The system highlighted it in my vision. Weak point detected, one chance, one shot. I used everything. Burned all my mana in one burst. Dash to close the distance, the world blurred. Time seemed to slow. The monarch's spear came down and I was already past it, already inside its guard. My dagger glowed blue. Every point of strength I'd earned, every level I'd gained, channeled into one attack. Vital strike, critical damage, and I stabbed it right in the core. The ice monarch shattered, exploded into 1,000 pieces of ice that rained down like frozen stars. The system flooded my vision. Boss defeated. Level up X5. Title acquired, Dungeon Conqueror. I stood there in the ruins of that throne room, breathing hard, covered in ice and blood, while blue screens told me I'd won. And for the first time since I became a hunter, I felt powerful. We walked out of that gate 7 days later. The White Tiger recruits were traumatized. Hunter Sung Jinwoo was in shock, but me? The system was still there, still showing me quests and rewards and ways to grow stronger. They'd call it the Red Gate Incident, make headlines. The White Tiger Guild would try to bury the truth, but they'd never know what really happened. That I'd stopped being Sung Jinwoo, the E-rank hunter, humanity's weakest weapon. Somewhere between that stone temple and that frozen throne room, I'd become something else, a player, in a game where everyone else thought they were stuck at one level, where everyone else had limits. But me, I was just getting started.
The wait is over. Step into the world of Hunters. Solo Leveling Season 2 is live on Pocket FM. Download now.